If you're over 60, listen closely for the next few minutes, because what I'm about to share might just surprise you. These are two simple daily movements practiced quietly by Japanese elders, movements that require no gym, no fancy equipment, and no strain. Yet they've been linked to incredible longevity, balance, and flexibility, even in people well into their 80s and 90s. Before we go deeper, I'd love to know, how young are you and where are you watching from? Go ahead, drop your age and location in the comments below. I love seeing where our senior support family is tuning in from. Now, here's the interesting thing. When researchers study older adults in Japan, particularly in regions like Okinawa and Nagano, where some of the world's oldest and healthiest people live, they consistently find two things. First, these people move frequently but gently throughout the day. And second, many of them practice specific longevity movements that Western science is only beginning to study seriously. You see, it's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It's about how often you move and how intelligently you do it. In Japan, they call these gentle habits kei-ro taiso, which loosely means movements of graceful aging. Two of these movements stand out as particularly powerful, not just for muscle tone, but for joint lubrication, blood flow, balance, and even digestion. Let's go through them one by one. The first is something I like to call the rising flow. It looks deceptively simple, but don't let that fool you. It's a full-body circulation booster that Japanese elders often perform right after waking up, before breakfast. Here's how it goes. You start seated. Yes, seated, on the edge of your bed or a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground. You take a slow breath in, raise your arms above your head as if you're greeting the morning sun, and as you exhale, you bring your arms down slowly to your sides, pressing your palms gently toward the floor. But here's the secret. As you exhale, you lightly contract your abdominal muscles, almost like drawing your belly button toward your spine, and gently lift your heels off the ground. That's it. A simple combination of arm raise, controlled breathing, light abdominal tension, and heel lift. Now, why does this matter? Because in that one motion, you're engaging your diaphragm, your core, your circulation, and your lower leg muscles all at once. In Japan, this is believed to wake up your blood flow from the feet upwards, almost like squeezing a toothpaste tube from the bottom. It encourages venous return, meaning it helps push blood back toward your heart, something that naturally declines with age. Western science backs this up. A 2021 study from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that rhythmic breathing combined with light leg elevation significantly improved blood oxygen levels and balance scores in adults over 65. And because this movement is seated, it's incredibly safe, even for those with knee or hip issues. What's more, it helps with digestion. The slight compression of the abdomen and rhythmic breathing stimulates the vagus nerve, the main nerve connecting your brain and your gut. That's why Japanese elders often do this right after waking up. They say it helps awaken the organs. Try doing this movement for about 2 to 3 minutes every morning. Slowly breathe in through the nose, raise your arms, lift your heels slightly, and exhale through the mouth while relaxing your shoulders. It's calm, rhythmic, almost meditative. And over time, it gently tones your calves, strengthens your breathing muscles, and helps you start the day with better balance and alertness. Now, the second movement is even more fascinating and even less known outside of Japan. It's called the knee fountain, or in Japanese, Hiza no Izumi. It's a movement designed to keep the knee joint young and the hips open, but the magic lies in how subtle it is. Here's how it's done. You sit on a flat surface, like a tatami mat or just a bed, with your legs extended in front of you. Then, place your hands lightly on top of your knees. As you inhale, you flex your feet upwards, pulling your toes towards you. As you exhale, point your toes away and gently, and I mean gently, press down on your knees with your palms, feeling the mild stretch in the front of your thighs. That's it. No weights, no strain. But here's what happens inside your body when you do this correctly. You're activating the quadriceps, the calves, and even the small stabilizing muscles that protect your knees. You're improving synovial fluid movement. That's the natural lubricant inside your joints, which helps reduce stiffness and maintain smooth motion. And with consistent practice, this simple flow helps retrain your brain's proprioception, your sense of body position, which directly reduces your risk of falls. According to a 2019 study from Kyoto University, older adults who practiced joint mobility flows like this just 5 minutes a day had a 23% lower rate of falls compared to those who didn't. That's not a small number. That's the difference between living confidently and living cautiously. And here's the part most people don't realize. The gentle pressure of your palms on the knees sends sensory feedback to your brain that helps it recalibrate joint alignment. It's like reminding your nervous system, hey, this is where the knee is supposed to move. That's something that even modern physical therapists now teach, but Japanese elders have been doing it for decades, almost intuitively. You can do this movement before bed or while watching TV. 5 to 10 slow cycles is plenty. And if you pair it with deep, slow breathing, you'll notice your knees and hips start feeling more fluid, less stiff. Both of these movements, the rising flow and the knee fountain, share one powerful secret. They are low-intensity, high-frequency movements. That's the opposite of what most Western exercise programs focus on. In Japan, elders don't work out. They move with awareness. They treat movement as nourishment, not punishment. Think about it. In the U.S., we tend to separate exercise from daily life. We go to the gym, do 30 minutes, then sit for hours. But Japanese elders, they integrate motion into everything. Standing from a seated position without using their hands, rising from the floor slowly, performing slow rotations while hanging laundry, or doing micro movements during tea preparation. It's small movements done consistently that keep mobility over decades, and that's exactly what these two exercises embody. Now, let me give you a simple way to combine both movements into a mini daily routine, something you can do in under 10 minutes. Start your morning with the rising flow. Do it seated 10 slow cycles. Then, before bed or after your evening meal, do the knee fountain, 5 to 8 cycles. You'll be improving circulation in the morning and promoting joint lubrication at night, a perfect balance for healthy aging. What's more, both exercises strengthen something we rarely talk about, the mind-body link. When you move slowly and breathe consciously, your nervous system relaxes. Your cortisol levels, that's your stress hormone, naturally decline. And when that happens, your body enters what we call a recovery state, which helps muscles repair and joints recover faster. A 2022 study in the Journal of Aging Research found that mindful movement, even as little as 10 minutes daily, improved sleep quality, flexibility, and overall well-being in adults over 60 by more than 30%. No gym, no stress, just awareness and consistency. So, if you're watching this and thinking, I can't do much anymore, I want you to remember, it's not about doing more, it's about doing smarter. These small movements may look humble, but they engage some of your body's most essential systems: balance, breathing, and circulation. And once you start doing them every day, you'll notice subtle but powerful changes. Your legs won't feel as heavy when you stand up. Your breathing will feel deeper and calmer. And your mornings, well, they'll start to feel a little more alive. Now, I'm curious, do you already do any daily movements or stretches to stay active? Tell me in the comments below what works for you. You might just inspire someone else to get started today. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to tap that like button. It really helps more seniors discover this kind of practical, science-backed content. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because every week I share tips like this, all backed by real research made simple for older adults. Remember, movement doesn't have to hurt to help. The smallest daily habits done with consistency are what keep your body young. And that's the secret the Japanese have known all along. So, tomorrow morning, before you grab your coffee, take 2 minutes for your rising flow. And tonight, before you head to bed, do your knee fountain. You'll be amazed how something so small can make you feel so steady, so centered, and so alive. Take it slow, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep moving gracefully, keep aging powerfully.